Hi, it's Dr. Q here. I am in Detroit, Michigan at Michigan State University, and I have the distinct honor of introducing you all to a special guest here. She is Miss Corporate America 2022 regional winner from Sanford, Florida, Miss Patricia Tanner. How are you
I'm
today?
doing great. Thank you so much for having me here.
Yes.
I'm honored to be here before you, girl.
I love it. So tell our viewers here what it is that you do professionally.
Well, professionally, I am a real estate developer. I'm also an investor in my community in Sanford, Florida. I build houses from the ground up. So I find vacant land and I build homes, and I help people that can't afford to buy homes. So I build affordable housing, which is amazing in my community because we really need it. And I also own a property management company. So I help individuals that are looking for rentals that can't afford it, that's been evicted, that is facing criminal, charges and things of that sort. So I give them second chances. So I'm like the second chance person. Call Patricia. Yeah.
I love
She'll get you a
that.
place. And I help the homeless and things of that sort. So, yes.
Wow. So, where did that passion come from with being able to give individuals the second chance they need to have housing or affordable housing and become homeowners and things of that nature?
Well, I always had a career in corporate America. So my entire life I was in corporate America, and I started in property management. So I'm a giver. I'm not a receiver. Sorry, but anyway, that's where my passion started. And then my boss passed away. And when he passed away, I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I have a bachelor's degree, and then I have a bachelor's in business, a master's in public administration, and another master's in human resources.
Yes.
So I said, I don't want to do this again. I want to just work for myself. So I ended up opening up a brokerage in 2015 called Multi International Realty, and I just went straight in and became a broker. I had a real estate license, but that wasn't enough for me. I was like, I'm not working for nobody else, so I'm going to wait 2 years. You have to wait 2 years to have a real estate license before you become a broker. And then a year and 6 months, I was in class. But I could not officially get my license until I passed the state exam. So I waited 6 months, took the state test, and that's when I became officially a real estate broker for myself. Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I love the passion and I can hear the passion in it.
Yes.
It's nothing like working for yourself,
Yes.
especially when you've had the experience of working for others. So I have
Yes.
a question for you. I know that you participated in the Miss Corporate America pageant. How has that journey impacted your career path?
Well, I say this in a lot of different places when I'm on different platforms. In 2021, I lost my mom to COVID. She passed away. And I'm an introvert. So I was in my community doing my own thing, building houses in 2016. A lot of people didn't know who that was because I wasn't on social media. I wasn't, in the spotlight. I'm the type of person, I'm behind the scenes and just, I'm a helper, right?
Yeah.
And then one day, a girl came to me and I reached out to her because I was grieving and I didn't know what that felt like, right? And I was contemplating suicide. I was trying to go to therapy. And then one day, God spoke to me and He put me in a trance. And when He did that, I kind of typed something really fast on my cell phone. And that was confirmation that He was always with me. And it kind of, woke me up, and that was that light. So this girl, I reached out to her on social media because I saw that she was doing things, and I wanted to kind of publish that, let somebody know that don't let this be the end of your life if you're going through something, going through depression and things of that sort, because I've never felt like that a day in my life, and I did not. There was no one in the community to help me or to experience what I was going through. Everybody have their moments, right? So that ended up being a person on social media. I told her because she published it, and then she was like, "Hey, why don't you tell everybody what you're doing?" And I'm like, why do I want to do that? You know? And she was like, because people could learn from you and you can help people. I'm like, people need help? And she was like, yeah, they do. And so she heard about Miss Corporate America, and she sent the link to me in an email. And she said, just do the application and let's see what happens. So I did the application. And to be honest with you, I was frustrated. I was like, I really don't want to do this. And I was online filling out this application, and it wasn't working for me because me and technology just don't get along. And I end up calling the phone number, and I got Anissa. She's the founder of Miss Corporate America. It
Yes.
just so happened she answered the phone, and I was like, hey, my name is Patricia Tanner. Like, a friend told me about your organization, and this link is not working. You guys need to fix this. This is my third time, and this is ridiculous or whatever. And she was like, just give me your first name, last name, and your email and phone number, and I'll do the rest. And I'm like, great. And then she was like, oh, and by the way, you have a great friend. Not knowing that what I was getting into. It was a whole pageant, girl. I'm like, oh my God, like crowns, going on stage. And I've never been on stage before. I never spoke in front of people, and it was terrifying. But, I was around a lot of women in the corporate industry, and that brought a lot of confirmation to me, like, you know what, I can do this. And that was the hump over the bridge that said, you know what, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Because I was like, shaking in my boots, and and people were like coaching me through it, like, listen, just be your authentic self. And that's what made me enter the competition. And I love it today.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's an amazing story. Listen, you have a good friend.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Now,
Yes.
I know that our viewers that are watching, they may want to work with you, maybe even invest or learn from you. How can they reach you?
They can reach me. I'm Patricia Tanner on all social media platforms. And I also have a website, patriciatanner.com. So you can reach me through any of those. And let me give you my phone number. It is 407-221-2522. So yes, I answer my phone. I have like 13 businesses, but I always answer my phone. I always tell people, listen, answer your phone, because you don't know who needs you. You don't know, what's going on. It may be an opportunity. It may be something else, And I'm just very blessed,
Yes.
because over my career, I was able to do really good for myself in real estate. And I am a self-made millionaire. And that took a lot of discipline. And it took me from calling people and asking people in the corporate industry to help me. And guess what? They answered their phone. So I know there's a lot of spam going on out there, but answer your phone. So yeah, that's my advice to everybody.
Yes, and tell them that phone number one more time.
Yes, thank you. It is 407-221-2522.
It's Dr. Q here in Detroit, Michigan for the Leadership Experience Tour and interviewing Miss Corporate America Queens. We will see you next time.